Hi, how are you? Today I am reviewing Amazon Fire TV Stick 2020 Review. 2-minute review. Features. The Fire TV Stick Lite plays well with other devices in Amazon's ecosystem, and it's simple to sync up the streaming player with other Alexa-enabled devices like an Echo Dot or Ring doorbell. But if you want screen mirroring, the Fire TV Stick Lite doesn't support it. You'll need Apple TV or Chromecast. Fire TV Stick design. Physically, the Fire TV Stick is pretty much identical to the previous version, as well as the $49.99 Fire TV Stick 4K. It's a simple 3.4 by 1.2 by 0.5 inch, HWD, black plastic rectangle, with an HDMI connector on one end and a micro USB port on the side. Just plug it into an HDMI port on your TV, connect it to power through the micro USB port with the included cable and wall adapter, and start streaming. The stick comes with a short HDMI extension cord that adds some flexibility in where you can place it, which is especially helpful if your TV has HDMI ports that point straight back. The remote is the same as the one included with the Fire TV Stick 4K. It's a thin black wand with a circular direction pad above menu and playback controls. A pinhole microphone and mic button near the top let you use Amazon Alexa voice commands, while the power, mute, and volume buttons can be programmed to directly control your TV's power and volume. It's a simple, functional remote that connects wirelessly to the Fire TV Stick. Fire TV Stick performance. The big difference between the Fire TV Stick and the Fire TV Stick 4K is in the name. This device doesn't stream 4K content. It can output video at resolutions up to 1080p, but that's it. Oddly, the Fire TV Stick supports high dynamic range, HDR, video including HDR10, HDR10+, and HLG, but the majority of HDR content is going to be 4K to begin with. The Fire TV Stick also supports Dolby Atmos audio, but unlike the 4K model, it doesn't support Dolby Vision. In testing, the Fire TV Stick worked exactly as intended, streaming 1080p content to whatever display it was connected to. I had no issues loading up different streaming services and watching shows on them. I also was able to use it to play games over Amazon's Luna streaming service. The best media streamer for 1080p TVs. Amazon's Fire TV Stick remains the best media streamer for non-4K TVs, and our editor's choice winner. It's worth mentioning Amazon offers an even more affordable 1080p media streamer in the form of the $29.99 Fire TV Stick Lite. We haven't tested it yet, but the main difference is that the Lite's included remote can't be programmed to control your TV. For an extra $10, we think the TV controls are worth it, so if you still have a 1080p TV and want to breathe a bit of new life into it, the Fire TV Stick is the way to go. Apps and performance. It's hard to quantify performance on a streaming stick, but the new Fire TV Stick feels extremely nippy. It shifts through Amazon's UI smoothly and flawlessly, and compared to other lower-end devices there's barely any wait while thumbnails and previews load. I don't have an older generation Fire TV Stick to hand for direct comparisons, but the whole experience feels noticeably slicker and faster than on the Roku Express or the smart TV apps built into my Samsung TV, particularly when switching between apps. Alexa and voice controls. Amazon has refined the whole Fire TV experience, centralizing the main menu and making apps, and featured content on those apps, more accessible. It's still a very Amazon-centric approach, and it would be great if it tracked everything you're watching on other streaming apps, but getting to material on Netflix, iPlayer or anything else doesn't require more steps than it did on, say, a Roku unit. What's more, much of the time you'll be using voice, anyway. Interface. Setting up the Fire TV Stick Lite was a breeze. In just a couple of minutes, I entered my Wi-Fi and Amazon logins, selected some of my favorite streaming services and was taken to the home screen. Amazon announced a redesign of its Fire TV platform. It wasn't available on my Fire TV Stick Lite during testing. So, all of my comments on the interface are based on the older version, which is not as slick or beautiful as what you get on Apple TV, which is $120 more expensive. Amazon helpfully sorted the collections into themes and genres, like Prime Amazon Originals IMDb TV Free Movies and TV. IMDb TV is owned by Amazon. Even the titles in a collection like Black Voices prompted you to rent or buy a title via Amazon. This is not an interface that aggregates content from all your favorite apps. If that's what you're looking for, you should check out Apple TV or Chromecast. Even Roku lets you pick favorite shows and add them to a list. Streaming services. The Fire TV Stick Lite is compatible with almost every streaming service out there. You can download the apps of Netflix, Disney+, Hulu, Sling, Pluto, ESPN, Spotify, CBS All Access, Fubo, Philo, Stars, Peloton, Tubi, PBS, and more. The App Store also helpfully sorts them in themed bundles, for music or kids or football. Verdict. This all sounds great, but there's one wider question: is this really the right Fire TV stick for you? Save a tenner and go for the Fire TV Stick Lite and you won't notice much of a difference on a standard, non-HDR 1080p TV. The only killer feature you'd be missing out on would be the extra TV controls on the remote. Similarly, there's an argument that if you're fussed about HDR and Dolby Atmos, then you should spend the extra £10 on the Fire TV Stick 4K, if only for future-proofing's sake. So I highly recommend getting the Amazon Fire TV Stick 2020 review. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe my RS product review channel. Thank you.